Welcome to Studio C, the listening room. I'm Michael Snyder-Barker.
And I'm Andy Schiller.
And we've got our special guest, Kat Steih. She's a special guest today. We'll have another special guest next week. But you'll be it today.
Yay, today!
All right. Kat,
Episode 34, everybody.
Whoa.
Wow, we're getting up there.
I know. You know, I've heard about you for a lot of years. And then I heard that you were at the Hollerfest.
Yes.
And, you know, I told some people I'd like to meet you, and then we finally met at the second Holler.
That's right.
And chit-chatted. And I took a couple of, maybe a month and a half, 6 weeks of voice lessons with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
How did you meet Andy?
I just met him today.
Just today.
Here.
Hey.
I know.
I knew that. Well, tell us about yourself. Oh, and keep in mind, any gigs that you have coming up, it'll be after 1 week from today.
This episode airs in 6 days, or
7.
Yeah, 7 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell us about yourself, your musical style,
Yes.
who you are, what you do, how you think. I mean, you know, everything.
Cool.
Start from the beginning.
Great.
In
I
the
love
beginning, there was this twinkle in my parents' eyes.
Yes. Yes. In the beginning, I am 34 years old.
Mm-hmm.
My parents were a bit older when they had me. They were 30 and 29.
Whoa.
And I am the firstborn of 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little blonde girl. And I always loved music and plays. I had a lot of little friends who were my age in our neighborhood in Novi, which is where I was a little kid. And we were always listening to, you know, pop music and running around.
Yeah.
Playing pretend, listening to Britney Spears, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys were my absolute number one.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing. It was so fun. And so we would play. I had access to a little video camera, and we would set it up at the top of our stairs going down to the basement and then film that little space. As you know, because you had to turn left or right, and then there was a wall. So we would film ourselves like going past the bottom of the stairs in costumes and make music videos and write plays. We would write plays and perform them for our family on the holidays.
So you have always been an entertainer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a story from when I was young of my family always listened to musicals, and The Lion King was really big in our house.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's stories of me, like, standing on the counter with babysitters around and babysitters being like, or our one babysitter at a time, and the babysitter being like, she's going to be doing that forever. Yeah, exactly.
When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing when I was 14. We moved back. When I was 11, my family moved to Germany.
Okay.
And when we moved back, my parents got me a guitar because they had a friend who played. We were close with a family who played the music in our church, and the dad played guitar and sang, and I think my parents were like, I think she's into that. So they got me a guitar when we moved back.
Oh, nice.
And then I took lessons with a guy named Jess Willard at Herb David.
Okay.
Herb David, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Andy worked there for a minute.
I taught there for, I don't know, a year or two. It must have been 1999, but...
Yeah, did you teach while Alex Annis was there?
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah. I know Dave Roof knows Alex because they worked together at Herb David for a little bit. And Alex is my good friend and the guitarist in my rock band.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I wish Herb David would, start... Well, it's not Herb David anymore. It's Ann Arbor Guitars, and they do great
And they've
fixing
moved.
guitars.
Such
They've
great
moved.
work.
Did they move?
Yeah.
They did.
They're not upstairs anymore?
Nope.
No.
Nope. They're, David Collins bought some property. I don't know if he was already living there or not. But he's got a shop right next to his house. I've been out there several times.
Me too. I actually got my guitar service there as
Nice.
well. Yeah, David Collins is his last
Collins.
name. He is so cool. Such a nice guy.
Hesh lives maybe a quarter mile from here.
Who's Hesh?
He's the guy that was David's partner, and then David bought his, Hesh sold his share to David. They were Ann Arbor Guitars.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know
And
that.
so Hesh still works there now and again.
I only know Hesh from The Sopranos, which my family and I are watching right now.
So we were talking about roots and origins of where you started playing guitar at 14,
Yes.
and that was after you came back from Germany,
Yep.
and you had a wonderful guitar teacher who was...
Jess. Yeah, he's still around.
Yeah.
I see him sometimes at, he was kind of a metal guy, but he was very goofy and sweet.
You know, that's the best combination.
Yeah, goofy and sweet.
Yeah, yeah. That describes all of my friends.
I know. It's such a good thing.
And metal guy, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. I love a metal guy.
Andy has a great question.
So I always ask the same question at every episode. I don't know if anybody out there watches the show, but you know that it's coming. So here we go. Do you write the lyrics first, or do you write the chords first?
Well, I usually write it's always, so I'll often get a lyrical idea first. It's always a lyrical idea. That's the germ.
Like the hook or the
hook.
first line
Yeah,
or
totally.
the name of the
Yeah.
song maybe.
Yeah. It's always that comes first. And usually it has a melody-esque thing
okay.
in it. So the chords kind of come... So it's always a lyric and a melody first. Yes.
Right, and then you write the music. Okay. And then you finish up the rest of the words.
Yeah. And I always do that with a friend because it's so much to have all the lyrics to hold all the ideas at the same time. I have a good friend named Ruth who's a fantastic writer.
Okay.
And so we get together and she listens and she's like, I love this, but I think that this, what if you said this or that?
Right.
And then we kind of workshop them and make
Nice.
them more specific.
Yeah.
Because if it were only up to me, the lyrics would be a little bit more gibberishy.
I like gibberish. I mean, some of my finest lyrics are gibberish.
I know, gibberish lyrics are really cool, but it makes me feel more confident when there's a bit more focus,
Yeah.
because then when I perform, I'm like, I know exactly what I'm thinking about, you know?
The only time I've seen you perform was at the Hollerfest in the cabin.
Yeah, I just saw a picture from that.
That was a great show.
Thanks.
And you do a lot of wonderful audience participation.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I'm so excited about Dalcroze,
Okay.
because, so, I just mentioned to Andy because Andy has Suzuki teacher on one of the different, I'm sure you use a lot of methods when you're teaching, but I love audience participation because I love interaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I really like the feeling of bouncing off each other. I like feedback.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
It just feels good because it's an exchange of energy. You know, back and forth. And when there's no energy out there, it's hard to have energy here.
yeah, it can dissipate.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, Dalcroze is like a group thing, kind of like music together.
Yep.
And, you know, Suzuki is kind of more individual lessons, and then once in a while you get together with the others. But I can see how when you're a beginner and you're young, being in a group and having fun is part of it.
Yeah.
It can't all just be sit in a chair in a tiny room, stare at the notes, okay, play this song.
No.
You don't really want to start with that.
No.
That's something that could come later.
Absolutely, as you're like developing your skills. So, yeah, I realized, I think, I don't know, at some point along the line with my musicking, I realized that my favorite thing about performing was the interactiveness and not so much about just performing my songs. And so, okay, thanks. And so, when I found Dalcroze, which is it's like different games and quick reaction games, and you lead from the piano. And so it's this method of interacting through music, which is very flow-based. And that's what I like about it. So, so yeah, I do a lot of audience participation, and I'm continuing to grow my skills to participate in environments in that way.
Yeah. I wonder if you've explored like online sources of income. Andy does a guitar tip of the day and all that. And you have so many different skills, including singing and playing guitar, teaching singing and teaching guitar. And I'm sure you do. What else do you do?
So I teach, well, first of all, thank you. And I'd love to chat about that because, you know, teaching online is its own thing that can be super valuable.
Yeah.
And I teach singing, and I teach at a teen center. I teach electronic music production.
Oh, really?
And songwriting.
Cool.
Nice.
So I would say that that's kind of artist development as well as composition.
Because you're helping them develop ideas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm helping them develop ideas, and I'm helping them like refine and get out their idea in a way that is doable and also like works within the context of the center.
Yeah. Well, and you're helping them bring out what's in their head and make it a reality, and that's so cool.
It's cool. I love it. So those are the things I do. Yes.
So fast forward now. So now tell us about your band and any upcoming gigs that you have.
Yeah, so my band, it's a 4-piece called Kat Steih and the Ferils. It's very rock and roll.
Where'd you come up with that name?
Actually, the name, my parents came up with that years ago. Yeah, and then my friend came up with the Ferils part. We had so many crazy ideas. We were like, we were all over it.
My hearing's not the greatest. I wear hearing aids. So is it the Pharaohs, PH, or the Ferils?
Ferals, like
Gotcha.
feral cats.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So we're a rock band. I would say a lot of my music is very, so far is very progressive-y in that I like time changes. I like songs that have interesting rhythmic things. And I also like songs that just are fast.
So are you involved with those decisions of, okay, this riff's going to come now, guys, and it's a different time, play it here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend Sam and I write all the music, and Sam Johnson, who lives in Kalamazoo, he's like my my right-hand man. So I bring the ideas to him, and then he helps me finish them.
Now, do you get together online or in person?
So we started working together in 2021.
Yeah, okay.
And at first we got together online, but
Yeah.
now we've pretty much migrated to totally in person. So we get together for a few weekends out of the year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Cool.
And so he actually writes a lot of the notes, but I kind of write the gestures.
Yeah. Do you play guitar in the band?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm actually, it's always been a dream to play guitar in a band, but as I'm doing more Del Crow's stuff, I think the thing with learning an instrument is that you have to navigate your ideas with your actual coordination and fine motor skills. And my fingers, as of right now, don't really like finding, they can find, my arm can find the right place, but my fingers in time can't find the spot.
Right.
But as I've been learning more, I think part of that also is just not really totally having the fretboard internalized.
Right.
But my Del Crow's teacher, through what I've learned from there, which has only been a few months, has really put together a lot of the pieces of where things are and where the different chord tones are.
Sure.
And on the piano.
Oh.
So
So you play keyboards?
I do play keyboards
band?
too. No, I don't play it. In the band, I only sing.
Okay.
But that's also
Wait,
because I love singing.
It's not only singing.
Oh, yeah.
You are
And
the,
I'm front
you're
person.
the front person.
Yeah.
You are the show, and these guys
Yeah, they're
are the show too.
Yeah, they're the music. they're the yeah, together we're the magic.
That's right.
But yeah, I do feel like
You're the heart and they're the soul.
yeah, bam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, tell us about your guitar. I love it. I had a
Thank you.
GS Mini for a minute.
Yes, this is my
I
guitar.
sold it to Dave Roof's daughter, Lily.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bought this guitar when I came back from Denmark, and it's just so good. It's a perfect size, and it's got 2 stickers on it. My band and my solo sticker. On the top, it's got all of the different songs that I could play at my solo shows.
Mm-hmm.
Organized by tempo.
No teleprompter needed.
No teleprompter needed. I've got it all right there. And yeah, David Collins has made it nice and in tune.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a great job there. I'm
Yeah,
really
I love
happy
that
with them.
guy.
And I really like how worn it is. It looks like it's getting close to Willie Nelson's guitar. Which is
Yeah, thanks. I know, it's cool. You know, that makes me feel really cool, you know? That makes me feel like a real musician.
cool. Right.
Like I
right.
saw a picture of myself playing guitar, because this summer I played at a guitar, I played at a protest.
Oh.
And I got to play What's Going On, and
Nice.
instead of singing, I just sang backup and played guitar.
Very nice.
And I saw these pictures of myself, and I was like, and I
That
was
guitar
like,
face.
yeah, and I was like, oh, look at me, I am so cool. I'm like,
That is cool.
I am a real musician now.
It has a little battle scar on near the tuner there.
It does. Yeah, this thing is coming off.
You know, that doesn't take anything away from it. It just makes it more, you know, it's it's been through
Broken.
something, you know.
It's
well broken.
It's had its share of rock, and it's still survived.
I know.
And your guitar sings the blues.
It does. My guitar. It's, you know, I don't know if you guys can relate, but I feel like for a long time I was like, yeah, I play music, but I can only do these things. And I love the feeling of getting deeper into like the musician things becoming deeper
Right.
and really feeling like a
Right.
musician, because musicians are such cool people, you know.
Musicians are cool. You know, I felt like a musician for decades because I played drums for like 40 years.
Yeah.
But now I'm feeling like a drummer who plays guitar.
Yeah.
And
That's
I-
real.
Michael, why don't you show off your new instrument?
Well, I got this Recording King resonator guitar. I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and I immediately was drawn to it. And the price was right. I mean, he sold it to me for $500 with a nice case.
Wow.
And I looked up on Amazon, and these, right now, you can buy one of these for the low, low price of $7.99,
Holy moly.
down from over $1,000.
That's
So
crazy.
I paid $500. But the cool thing is, I sold a guitar for $500.
Yeah.
So it's like I traded with no real cash lost or gained.
That's so nice.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful guitar. I mean,
Yeah, let's hear
you
it.
want to try it?
I would love to.
There's a pickup here. And the grade of the strings is kind of high.
Okay. Ooh, it's
I was
so
gonna-
heavy.
I was
It's
going to
very
tell a
good.
joke, like, I can see myself in that guitar.
I know.
If you're listening to the podcast, you won't get it, though, because it's like a mirror, okay?
Yeah.
The guitar
It's
is
all
like a
very
mirror.
shiny.
I think Joe Satriani had a guitar like that. Like a mirror guitar.
See, I'm still learning how to like get a continuous line. Maybe you can teach me, Andy. These are my favorite things, is these just like one finger chords.
Bar chords for me are still a little difficult Mostly because I've got some pain right here in my hand.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an old man. I don't know if you knew that.
What? You'd never know this, listeners, if you're just listening.
Yeah. And the white beard doesn't give it away on the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But white hair is cool now.
White hair is cool. And also...
no hair.
Skullets. Skullets are very cool.
That is cool, skullet. Is that the name? It's like a hat, a tiny hat of a skull.
Right. So what do you think?
I love it. It's so, it just has that really bluesy sound.
Yeah.
Do you play in drop D?
No. I don't know how to do that. I guess I should go back to lessons.
Shouldn't we all, though?
I've just been focusing on writing a lot of songs.
Yeah.
And since I've been playing guitar, I've written 3 times as many as I did before.
Yeah, I'd love to hear. I know this is your guys' podcast, but you write so many songs, Michael.
I do.
So yeah, you've been writing. You're still writing a lot these days.
I just wrote one this last week, a blues. I wrote a song for this guitar. It's a real blues number, and I don't remember what the lyrics are because I write too much.
Yeah.
And I know you love that one song of mine, Apartment 10C.
Oh yeah, that song is so fun. The Demon of Apartment 10C. I love that. I mean, it's like prog and rock, and also really silly.
Yeah.
Prog silly is my fave.
I like prog silly. The drums in the middle were 7/8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff is so cool.
It is very cool. But let's talk about you.
Okay. Well, I haven't been.
I can take that.
Oh, sure. I've been interested in writing more. I feel like I have so many ideas of things that I want to write about. But, I wrote a lot about, like, my younger person angst. Mm-hmm. Like things like relationships, all that. And also feeling lonely. Mm-hmm. But now my life is so full and I have so much more peace, especially since I got sober.
Man, and that's cool too. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks.
I think there's something happens when you pass 30.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah, it's like a magical number. All our bits and parts in our brain are all grown in, and
I know.
All of our capabilities and our frontal lobe is significantly more progressed.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is. How long sober?
4 years.
4 years.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, one thing is that I've learned, I feel like I have so many ideas that I want to write about that are really, about, like, things, the way that my brain has pieced things together.
Yeah.
Like the things that are important and also the beautiful little things, but also like how important some things are versus others. Yeah. And it's just, that like complexity. I feel like my songs that have become full songs are more like, this is a thing I thought or experienced. But writing about something like in the context of something else, I find to be really challenging. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just loose word association.
Okay.
Well, for me. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I get the hook, an idea. Mm-hmm. Like the song I wrote this week was, "Man, Ain't That a Shame?"
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got that idea. And then I wrote the rest of the song. And I wrote the lyrics and the music at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is a cool skill.
That is.
Because I used to have lyrics and just hand them to people I played music with.
Yeah.
Please make music for me.
I know.
And that's why I wanted to play guitar.
Totally.
I always did it the other way. I would always complete a whole song and then be like, dang it, I wish someone would be a great singer on this song. Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Oh well.
I have known singers that just kind of like mumbled through the song. Like, hey, I have a great melody, but no words.
Yep.
And there are singers that come up with trite lyrics, or hey, they rhyme, but it's just something superficial, you know,
Yeah.
like just
Like-
metaphors and
Like baby,
cliches.
baby, 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 baby.
Yeah, something, you know, not meaningful, right? So, but, and then there's lyricists that get very poetic and it's all like a deep meaning and you can't follow along, like it doesn't make any sense. So, but it sounds like your songs are really about something.
Yeah.
Storyteller.
Yeah, they've
That's the
become
best. Why don't you share one of your songs with us?
that. Sure.
You know,
And
that's,
this
I've
time
been
we'll just
waiting
listen.
all hour to do that.
Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kat Steih on vocals and guitar.
Would you mind tuning my guitar, Andy?
Sure.
I have this.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I'll play Kingdom by the Sea,
Okay.
which is one that I like. This one definitely just came to me, vocal and lyric together.
Oh, nice.
Like-
how old is this song?
This song is from 2021.
Okay.
4 years old now.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. So it has some past behind it.
It does. Oh, it does.
Doesn't he make guitar sound nice?
He does.
This is a lesson in tuning guitars. Thank you. We planned it this way for the podcast.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you sitting here listening to guitars being tuned because the most important thing to have is a tuned guitar. Because when the
It's-
guitar is not tuned, it's really cringeworthy.
It
So,
is.
I was going to ask you what key the song is in.
It's in D.
So that means, like, to me, like, my thought is you could just tune the guitar, but you really want the D chord to be the thing that's in tune. Right?
Exactly.
And the
So,
rest of them could be way off.
I know. Yeah.
No.
and you know, no guitar is perfect, so it's like you can kind of tune it so that the D sounds amazing.
Could you also drop D that
Yeah.
while you're at it? Yeah, Sam, my my right hand man, he is a tuner. He's interested in piano tuning. And
Oh, nice.
so he's always tuning stuff to like just intonation, and then one thing will be in sound perfect, and then another key will sound off.
Right. And, you know, Andy, he studied this in college and,
Yeah.
you know, he just knows his stuff.
Oh my God! Listen to that.
Well, I think that's going to sound pretty good.
Thank you.
And if it sounds bad, I'll be embarrassed. But
That sounds amazing. Oh girl, I've been watching you for a long time. Oh girl, been so long since I've seen you smile. And over again, you've asked me over and over again. I've tried to say you don't need a kingdom by the sea to make you feel alive. You don't need a jester or a king to bring you flowers or give you a ring of power. You only need you.
beautiful. You have a great voice.
Thank you.
And when you were singing, I mean, I could see the castle by the sea. I could see, the imagery.
Totally.
And interestingly, I wrote a song within the last couple of months, and the line says, "You are, you are, you are, you are you."
That is beautiful. That's exactly the same idea.
Yeah, yeah, and it's you are a great storyteller.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought that
That's
was great.
awesome.
Wow, the melody is really good. Your lyrics are good. Yeah, and the whole song, like as an arrangement, was just right. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, hooray! Too late for that.
No, it's on one of your recordings.
Actually, yeah, it was first made, it has a whole arrangement, like a kind of pop arrangement. But I just did a live recording at Willis Sound,
Yeah.
and it's on there just like that.
Okay, so that one hasn't come out yet.
No, but it actually is coming out. The CDs are ordered. The vinyls are ordered.
Whoa, cool. Now, what is the release date?
So it was actually crowdfunded.
Okay.
So the release date officially was kind of the day of the recording because people paid for tickets.
Oh.
And the ticket money went to paying for the recording.
Wow, that's a great idea.
It was the coolest. I
Yeah.
was so pleased with that idea
Yeah.
because, I mean, people paid for it, and then some people paid extra and got, like, cool stuff.
So who was your engineer? Was it Ben Lorenz?
No, it wasn't, but it was David Roof.
David Roof, okay. Yeah, he also works out of Willis Sound.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, my first, album like this, I'd made albums before, but a lot of electronic ones. But the first one here was done by Ben Lorenz and Jason McGee
Yeah,
in 2019.
cool.
They're from Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go see their band every time they played. Like, I was their #1 fan in, 1993.
That's
I'd get in the
awesome.
back of Ben's van and help him carry his drums.
No way.
Yep.
Way.
The good old Restroom Poets, yeah.
Restroom
Now they're
Poets.
called the Crossed Lines.
Across the lines. Yeah, they're
But-
so good.
Jason has a cool way of singing and playing the guitar that's very unique.
They're all so skilled.
We need to have him on sometime.
He and or Ben.
Actually, it was Jason's daughter, Samantha. I was giving her voice lessons because she is a very talented songwriter. And I'm sure she also plays soccer, so she might not be doing it as much right now. But I was writing that song, Kingdom by the Sea, while I was giving Samantha lessons.
Okay.
Nice.
And I showed it to her. And she was the one who came up with that, I only need me. Isn't that insane?
That's cool.
That's a great line.
I know.
So she gets a third of the profits.
Write a word, get
Yeah.
a third.
Sorry, Samantha. We don't have any contracts signed, so.
Yeah, you should say "and" right there. There, now I get credit too.
Yeah.
Write a word, get a third.
Yeah.
I think Jason's son took guitar lessons at Oz Music.
Probably
While I
Ben's
was-
son. I don't think Jason has a son.
Ben's son, yeah, okay. I saw him there. I used to teach at Oz, and Oz has good deals on guitars and stuff on Packard Street in Ann Arbor. It's like one of the only music stores around.
I know.
Besides Music Go Round.
Yeah.
I know.
And you got to drive a bit to get to Guitar Center or Sweetwater.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really impressed about the place you all have here in Tecumseh. And, I have become, as I've gotten a bit older and been thinking about, like, my place in the whole sphere ecosystem, I've been thinking, and my teaching experience, I've, of course, developed thoughts and opinions on what works for me and what works for people that I've worked with.
Right.
And I feel like the community music school thing is such a cool thing.
Yeah.
And maybe that's kind of, instead of like just a guitar store, like a community music school
Right.
is
Right.
kind of the new physical location.
Yeah, that would be cool. I've offered to Andy to use my group room,
Yeah.
conference room, to host something like that. And I know you're working on it.
Yeah, we're going to have, there's going to be rehearsals for Appalumpkin Festival coming up. So we're going to have some kids getting together to learn the songs. And we'll use the conference room.
And that'll be October 13th, 12th and 13th, the Appalumpkin Festival at Tecumseh.
Yeah.
The 31st anniversary.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
come see my students play, okay? Sunday the 13th, 3 o'clock at I can't remember the name of, there's like 4 stages, okay?
Three.
3 stages.
And it's at the shuttle stage.
The shuttle stage. It's right by Ace Hardware in that little grassy corner.
The grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll. And come see my kids perform and play, and even some of my adult students. Dan wants to do a song or two.
Oh, nice.
And then Melissa's going to play her mandola. And she has like a proper mandola, right? It's like
Beautiful instrument.
made in Australia, and I'm sure it's worth $4,000 or $5,000, but doesn't have a scratch on it. But anyway, just to hear that instrument is like a treat.
And she's very talented.
She's good at it.
Yeah, not to take away from what we're doing today, but maybe we'll have Melissa on with Jonathan sometime. Jonathan was
Be
here
another
once.
guest.
Yeah, do you know these people? Jonathan Gardner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I know him.
His wife, Melissa Gardner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now you have a context.
I do.
Yeah.
She takes lessons with me
Nice.
on mandolin. So
And they live just
That's
what,
right,
about
they do.
6 miles from us, maybe less.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ted Monti, if you know him, he lives about 6 miles that way. He was the guy that he did open mic at Brood Awakenings for a lot of years.
Yeah.
And then before that, the Lighthouse.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have a great musical community just
I know.
here.
You
But
do.
a majority of the people I know are from Ann Arbor and Ipsy.
Yep. Well, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I know. Well, when you reach out that way, that's how I got to know folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I started out just playing cajon at open mics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what gigs do you have coming up after,
a week from today.
Yep.
which would be September
Whatever. Yep.
6th,
I got it. No worries.
7th.
So,
7th?
on October 2nd, I'm excited because as I mentioned, love playing with other people.
Yeah.
I just find it way more engaging to me, and so I have started playing with a guy named Mikey Abbaspour, who's from Flint.
Okay.
He's a fantastic guitarist. He went to school for music at U of M Flint. He has studied like Latin styles, but he's also a big 70s rock fan.
Very cool.
So he has, great, fantastic, functional guitar skills, and he writes great instrumentals that are very peaceful and have beautiful melodies. And then he also sings, and he sounds so sweet, and he's just the nicest guy. So he's a very kind of soft-spoken, sort of intuitive character.
Yeah.
So I love playing with him. We played together at North Star back in July, on July 11th. And so we went back and forth. And I thought it was such a great pairing, because then I could kind of be more of an MC type, and then
Right.
he could fill in so much of the, so much more musical space.
This is October 2nd. Where and what time?
Also at the North Star,
North Star.
5:30 to 6:30.
Where's the North Star?
The North Star is connected to the Detroit Street filling station.
Oh.
So it's in Carytown, Ann Arbor,
Mm-hmm.
on the corner of Catherine and 5th.
Okay.
And it's their music venue.
He owns the venue?
No, it's Detroit Street Filling Station's
okay.
music venue.
Okay.
So they have an awesome community that they've really cultivated, and they have these happy hours that are free, where you can hear lots of great people.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then how
So
about
October 2nd.
October 2nd, North Star in Ann Arbor. Google it.
Google it.
Carytown.
Carytown.
What else?
Then my rock band is playing. We have a drummer named Bob Zammit, who is the drummer for another band called the City Lines. And they just released an album called Prescribed Fires.
Oh, interesting.
So Bob has a job at the Environmental Stewardship Network. And so he's very, concerned about the environment.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also a dad of an 12-year-old.
Ah.
And then his bandmate, Pat, is an Ann Arbor firefighter who has some Native American ancestry. And so a lot of his songs are about, and he's a dad of a young daughter. So a lot of his songs and their songs together are really about like, being a concerned parent, citizen, and also about like connection to the land in our current climate. Yeah. So that's what this is about. And I actually sang on a song called Wildfire Skies. It's so good. And they're kind of like Gaslight Anthem. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Gaslight Anthem. No. They're from New Jersey, and they're sort of they're like a pop rock garage band, sort of in the vein of modern Bruce Springsteen. Okay. So they sound sort of like that.
Very cool. So storytellers.
Oh yeah, big time. And so really good like pop sensibilities, because Bob is he likes concise, he likes well-crafted concise. So October 24th with Carmel Liberty. Am I saying her name right? If you all know who that is?
I don't know.
I know Millen has played with her a few times. So I have not met her, but it's going to be at Ziggy's October 24th, and the Ferils will be opening up for Bob.
Zanies?
Or Ziggy's.
Ziggy's, okay.
Ziggy's,
the rock venue in Ypsilanti.
Yeah, very
on
nice.
Michigan Avenue.
You played there recently.
I played there, yeah. Great. It's great. The bartender knows how to run the sound. They even have like a proper PA. They have nice lights.
Great
You can
lights.
ask them to turn the lights on for you, and it's like a rock show.
Oh, yeah.
And you're right up there in the front, and you people walking by can see you through the window.
Yep.
So it's a cool place to play.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And such a fun group of people in the audience.
I played there last with Barker and Broski, and we opened for Cat Lung.
Oh!
So it was a unique night, and it was one of Chewy's.
Yes. For Ipsy
Ipsy
Arboru?
Arboru, yeah.
I think I played there on like a Tuesday night or something, which was an off night, and so you got to play on the weekend.
Yeah, we've had some. I've had some with solo, some off nights there, but we've been really lucky with the band there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the band was a weekend, right?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the other one, and that's kind of it. We did just play Fuzz Fest, which is a rock show at the Blind Pig. It's a 3-day rock festival put together by Chris Taylor from the band Mazinga. And
it's a good name.
Such a great name. And that was so fun. That was maybe last weekend or the weekend before. And so, okay, I'm going to update you all about my big music shift that happened recently. So, growing up in the 90s, 2000s, and watching all these rock documentaries about the 90s and 80s and 70s when all the bands were touring all the time. To me, being part of a touring act was like the goal.
Right.
And so ever since I was 18, I've been wanting to tour and trying to tour. And they are so hard to put together, those tours,
I would imagine.
It's just so much emailing and so much,
a lot of prep.
So much prep.
Yeah.
And then I just never had any, good luck with it, except for a few, random times.
Right.
But also it's, a lot of money, and people just say, oh, you should just travel somewhere and then play there. And it's yeah, sure, but a proper tour, that was kind of my goal.
Well, you have to have a van with a bed in it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And so...
And a kitchen.
Yeah, you need a lot of stuff. And so I just recently made the choice that, that is not going to be a big part of my future because of the amount of logistical blah, blah, blah that it takes. So I made that choice, and then pretty much right after that, we played at Fuzz Fest and then also a house show. And I think kind of letting go of that dream, it actually sort of freed me up to experience this local festival in a new way, because it was like, well, man, all these bands are so dope, and each night was different. The first night was like kind of indie rock, progressive rock. The second night was more like hard rock with some hard progressive stuff. And the third night was a lot of older bands, like legacy bands, you know, from the 70s and the 60s.
Really?
A guy named Dennis Tech, who is like a punk rock legend, and then a band called the Stomp Rockets that they were like, we're going to be playing a song from Jimmy whoever, Iggy Pop, but we're going to play it in a blues style. And all this stuff that was like so old school Ann Arbor.
Right.
And so I went to this festival all 3 nights, and I just had such a blast.
Nice.
So our band opened up for that.
Nice.
So that just happened. And hopefully, you know, the band really wants to go back in the studio, but
It's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. But also, I feel like I'm at this sort of in-between stage where, like I said, my songwriting, I'm kind of like, ideas are sort of swimming around, not totally formed.
Do you write them down?
I haven't written many of them down yet.
Okay.
Anything that I've written down has kind of like been in a random notebook. But yeah, you're right, Michael. I should write them down.
Or pick up your phone and kind of sing some
Oh yeah,
some
I've got lots of that.
Okay.
I've got lots of like ideas in the voice memos.
Good.
But the band has gone through some changes because Sam, my right-hand man, he's a composer by training. He played bass with us while we didn't have another bass player. But playing live is really not his favorite thing. So we transitioned him out and transitioned into working with an awesome bass player named Marlo. But we've had a lot of shifts in the band, so the future is going to be different than what I thought.
Yeah, and that's hard because people's lives change.
They do.
Yeah.
No band lasts forever, except for Kiss, unfortunately.
Yeah. And the Rolling Stones.
That's true.
Yeah, things change, and so I feel like, you know, I hope that we'll get into the studio and make some new stuff, but I also need to be respectful of my own, like, brain and the ideas.
Yeah.
And I've been so into wire wrapping recently, I'm just obsessed with it.
Well, and you do a great job.
Oh, thanks. Yes, viewers.
For everyone listening at home that's not watching the video,
Yep.
she is showing off a sweet necklace that she handmade.
Yep. Exactly.
Very cool.
So, yeah, things change, and I don't really know what the future holds, which I guess is kind of a good thing.
Well, no one knows.
That's true.
No one knows. Hey, you got another song in you?
I do, yeah. I was just thinking, I wonder if there's a song that kind of goes on that trajectory.
Well, there will be in your future.
Totally. Okay, good thing I have them all written down right here. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna do this one. This is called Weeping Willow. It came around the same time as Kingdom by the Sea. Weeping willow, won't you weep for me by the willow tree? I've been waiting for you. Weeping willow, won't you weep for me by the riverside? I've been waiting for you. for you. Oh, why does the wind blow so cold? Why does the wind blow so cold, cold? Oh, why does the wind blow so cold? My weeping willow, won't you weep for me?
Nice.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, what impresses me also is how you can keep that same tempo.
Oh, why, thank you.
Yeah.
Dave
and-
has also mentioned that. David Roof.
Oh yeah.
He's been like, your
And-
time is fantastic.
It is, and you know, I don't know that I could play consistently at that tempo myself because I tend to, you know,
Oh, I know.
be a strummer.
You know, I
Wait.
love that. Oh, go ahead.
That rhymes with drummer.
Oh!
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you know, I feel like this is a total like music nerd podcast now because we're talking about practicing techniques. But Alex Anist is my guitar teacher, and he taught me about using the, like, setting it up with your play. You put the metronome so it's every 6 beats,
Yeah. Okay.
and
Oh,
so
okay.
I like, you know, whatever tempo this is, I set it up so that the metronome happens every 6 beats, and then I step to that and play and step at the same time.
You know, I just bought a really nice metronome,
Oh,
and it actually does the count verbally out loud.
really?
Yeah, and it's and it's got the click, and it's got the visual.
Yeah, I
So,
love
all three.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I practiced with it for about 20 minutes this morning,
Nice.
and so I'm going to be doing that much more often.
I would really like to get one of those real ones because I'm really trying to move away from using stuff on my phone.
Well, yeah, this is a physical one.
Ah, yeah.
It's separate. I mean, I've got this weird one on my phone that does beats, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can never get the tempo quite right. This has a tap pad
Ooh,
where I can tap the beat on it, and it'll match it.
nice.
So I needed that.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
One of the things that I use in my arsenal of sounds, you know, my pedal board, is there's a tap function on a delay.
Yeah,
And so I often will get that going.
that's a great
so-
metronome tool.
You know, when you strike, I can't demonstrate because I don't have my pedal board, but you strike a note. And if it's echoing at the beat of the song, hey,
That's awesome.
it's going to keep you on. It's going to echo at the tempo of the song. It makes it very hard to speed up or slow down because your music's echoing at an exact tempo that never changes.
That is
And
so cool.
just to have that right on the floor in front of you, you know, and you can change it. Like, let's say, you know, you want to get more intense and the song speeds up.
You
You
can
just
tap.
update it, you know, tap a little
Right.
faster.
Yeah,
And so you can change it on the fly too.
and then it's not so rigid as just like,
Right. Right.
It's got a bit more
It's
feel.
not unchangeable. You can change it or turn it off, but I find that it really helps a lot, and especially when I use the looper and stuff like that. When you get to the end of the song, just hitting stop on your looper is like hitting stop on your CD player or hitting the space bar when you're in the studio. It's just cold stop, right? So to have that echo at the end of the song, you hit the last note and your last note echoes. It covers up a lot.
Yeah.
It's like using reverb, you know, it's like turning up the talent.
Yeah.
It just hides things.
Yeah.
Up to 11.
Turn up the talent to 11.
Always turn up the reverb all the way.
Yes. Hello.
But so, you usually have a trivia question.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing different trivia questions, and I didn't really think of one this week.
Well, what about last week's answer?
What was the question last
I
week?
don't remember.
No, I don't remember either.
The answer is yellow.
Yes.
We'll put it in the description below.
Yes. Is it usually about music history or?
Yeah, usually I ask a question about like top 10 songs or number 1 songs.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an obscure one. Which member of Yes played in the Plastic Ono Band?
What? Oh my God.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, tell me after.
Yeah.
Which member of Yes played in the Plastic Ono Band?
With
I
John
don't know.
and Yoko. Yeah, a lot of people don't know it.
I didn't
and
know
it's
that.
something that you would never connect.
That's crazy.
Ever connect. But I'm just going to leave it there.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Yes trivia because I've studied Yes. I love their music. I love to listen to music I can't play.
Oh my God. I literally just bought, recently in my brain, I just bought Relayer.
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 Oh, yeah.
Holy moly.
Well, Patrick Moraz is an incredible keyboard player.
He is so great.
Yeah.
And was he new in that?
That was his only album with
Yeah.
Yes. That was what, 1975?
Something like that.
76.
And I'm so glad I bought the CD because the album art is so great.
Well, that's Eddie Offord,
Okay.
who does all the artwork.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing with it where it's like sort of this mountain and it's
Yeah.
fantasy-ish and kind of like pastel-y colors, sort of.
Yeah.
I love that aesthetic.
They usually do pastel type colors. Most typically blue.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love that album.
I'm a prog rock Yes geek. Another good one for you to get if you have a hard driving prog band is the band King Crimson and their record called Red.
Oh my God, someone just told me about that and I still haven't listened to it,
It's,
so I'm glad you told me.
Their primary song that I can remember off that one is One More Red Nightmare.
Ooh.
It's driving, has John Wetton on vocals. You know who?
Not really.
From Asia, the original Asia.
Okay, not really listen to them, but okay.
Okay, and Bill Bruford on drums, who was the original Yes drummer.
Oh.
And John Wetton played bass. And I can't remember who played. Oh, Robert Fripp played guitar, of course.
Nice.
Yeah. And they had a violin player, too.
I think if I was the whole 21st Century Schizoid Man.
That's on their very first record.
That's the album I really know the best.
And that's with,
Rick Wakeman?
no, Lake. Greg Lake singing vocals. Wakeman never played in Crimson. Yeah. And that was before Bill Bruford was on drums. Yeah.
That's cool because my band, we've just been having this discussion about, I've always been a very, I love, John Bonham. I love, groovy drums.
I had tickets to see Led Zeppelin.
Oh!
The year he died.
Whoa.
So we had to get refunds.
Damn, that's so
I know.
sad.
I know. I was this close to seeing Led Zeppelin.
What year was that?
I was in high school. I was a senior. Would have been 1980, 82, 83.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost saw Bruce, what's his name, from Cream.
Oh, Bruce. Jack Bruce.
Jack Bruce, yeah.
Yeah.
But he had a throat issue. They had to cancel it.
See, I almost saw Elton John, but he had a throat issue.
Yeah, you gotta watch out.
Who else have you almost seen?
I've seen all sort of, I've seen it all, Michael. One time, here's a great story. I bought tickets to go to a Andy McKee guitar symposium. Bring your guitar, learn the guitar from Andy McKee.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, this is totally amazing. It was at this place in Colorado called Mojo's Music Academy, right? They were the host. I got there early. I was so excited, you know. Help me set up the chairs, Andy. Cool. And we got like 200 chairs out, and we put them all in rows, and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. It was a Sunday. And the time came, and Andy McKee wasn't there.
What?
And we waited for 15 minutes. We waited half an hour. We waited 45 minutes. And then we were like, all right, well, guess we'll turn the lights off and lock the door and go home because, you know, Andy McKee's not coming. And I guess, you know, we'll get a refund or whatever. And we lock the door, walk out to the parking lot, get ready to leave.
There he is.
In comes Andy McKee, and Don Ross was, he's another famous guitar player. And he's like, hey, all right, we're 10 minutes early, let's set up. And we're like, you're 50 minutes late. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Oh man, was it a mountain time?
So he was in Kansas,
Yeah.
and he drove to Colorado, so he didn't realize that the clocks changed, right? So he thought he was on time,
That's
but he was an
hilarious.
hour late. All right, well, let's do this, you know. Okay, now how many tickets did you sell? And the answer was 2.
Oh,
it was
Lord.
me and one other guy, and Andy McKee and Don Ross.
Wow.
And it was a 3-hour
Guitar sesh.
guitar session.
Wow.
And it was me and one other dude.
That is insane.
And so Andy McKee was very gracious, and he was like, you know what? You get the first hour and a half, you get the second hour and a half. Let's
Yes.
go. And so I got the second hour and a half. So for the first hour and a half, I just sat there, and the other guy asked questions, and they told stories or whatever. And then it got to my turn, and I just grabbed my guitar
of
and I'm like,
course.
show me how to play drifting. You know, what's the first note? Oh, put my finger here. What do I do next? Oh, tap this note. How do you do that?
Yep.
And so I got to learn every stinking note of his famous song. And like I got to sit this far away from him, and he showed me note by note, every single note, one at a time.
That's a good story.
It was great.
Yeah.
And so, you know, he gave his full attention and his full energy into it for 2 people.
That is freaking amazing.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I
That
love
is
hearing
very
stuff
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
What kind of occurred to me there was like, you know, I feel like because we're all, like I said before about the music nerding out, I feel like I love, you know, people who are listening might be like, wow, they're just talking about bands and music and practicing and blah,
That's
blah,
okay.
blah. And yeah, but also I feel like that's cool to me because one of my goals as like a kid was really, I've always loved like, I've kind of been like, I want to be a master, you know, about music. Like I want to just know, so I want to be able to pick up a guitar and play whatever the vibe is.
Yeah.
You know, that was always like, because music is so weird, and that
is.
feeling of being like, I want to be able to play something that matches every moment that I'm in. That's kind of my goal. And
You got time.
I've got time, totally. But I think in the process of learning that, I've also just met so many people, like things that I might not have
Yeah.
been interested in
Yeah.
as a younger person. I'm like, I now have so many experiences with it that it's become interesting.
Nice.
And so I feel like as a kid, I was always like, why do some people care about, you know, like all these names of guitarists? And now, and I'm just, guess I'm saying to the people out there, like, interests can grow and deepen over time as you have more and more experiences with real people who care about real things, and then you learn to care about it too.
Not only that, but they kind of become your mentors.
Yeah.
Inadvertently. That's what, you know, why I knew who Bill Bruford was, and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and John Bonham and all those, because I paid most attention to the drummers.
Ah.
Now I'm paying attention to the guitar players.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I want to see what their fingers are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I almost went to Richard Thompson's Frets and Refrains
Oh,
guitar
yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think he got sick or something the year that I was going to go. But I would still love to do that because
I bet.
he's one of my top 10
Do you
guys.
do you know 12-bar blues?
So I know it, but I don't really know how to play any of them.
Oh, well, maybe we can help you with it
Yeah.
Want to play a 12-bar blues?
by way of playing us out.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Because sometimes we do play together.
Do you have another pick that I can?
Here, you can use this.
Oh, thank
one.
you. Wow, that's cool.
This
Circle
is
pick.
Doug Larson's design.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
pointless pick.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
So
a point.
you start out with E. You're doing E, A, and B7.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
And I can't play leads.
Oh my God. Thanks for giving me the chance.
And you should end every song
Yeah.
with this.
What's that?
That's the Sweet Child of Mine ending.
Oh, is it?
You should end every song with that.
Yeah. In harmony.
Yeah.
That's right. This has been Studio C, the listening room, with our special guest, Kat Steih. And I'm Michael Snyder Barker.
And I'm Andy Schiller.
See you next week.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Bye.